Love the silences. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Asagao Academy Normal Boots Club. We did something last episode. Something happened. I don't really remember what. I think we tried to follow PBG and then we said no, and then went back to our room. And that's about it. I'm going to switch this up to do 3 days a week because I'm still not entirely sure which video game I'm going to play on the off days. So anyways, now that that's over, hey, Hannah. Jesus. I turned to face my key hovering before the door's lock. We haven't gotten any notes from your secret admirer, have we? Your secret admirer. Sure. You win some, you lose some. I guess so. Let's get started on those brain exercises. I don't like the fact that I'm 90. What? Ugh, I hate this. My clawed her hands through her hair, screaming at the small piece of paper lying on her desk. Why does anybody ever need calculus? Who uses calculus? Who uses school? You would be surprised. Well, don't answer that. It was rhetorical to make me vent through something. It was a relatively cool night, but in response to that, the Academy had turned on the heaters. Why? That's ridiculous. That meant it was abysmally hot? I thought abysmally meant like really, really small or something. Or almost non-existent or something. Hot in our dorm room. And our pajamas stuck to our skin when we moved. Can I just switch this up for some sexy music? Even I didn't want to be working on homework anymore. Never mind, don't just totally disregard all sex statements I've made, because apparently it was explained to me that these are fairly underage people. So, I mean, what the fuck do I care? They're drawings.
Hey!
Wanna take a walk? Mai stood and walked to the door. Please. Ugh, it's so much nicer outside. The evening air cooled our sweat, and a soft breeze ruffled our hair. We left after curfew, so there was no one roaming the walkways as we picked our way across our campus. Oh. We were rounding the corner of Bluebell Hall when Mai stopped. Do you hear that? Hear what? Ellipses. Ellipses? The sound of something being hit echoed through the air. No one's supposed to be out this late. I think it came from over here. Mai took off in the direction of the soccer field. I don't really think we should be investigating. But Mai was already too far gone. Excuse me. Carefully, I tiptoed after her. There, look. Mai grabbed my hand and yanked me down behind a bush. It's PBG. What's he doing? I peered out from behind the bush. She was right. PPG stood in the middle of the field, bouncing a soccer ball from his head to his foot and back again. It looks like he's practicing? Volleying? Whatever. Suddenly, PPG punted the ball into the air before him and raced after it. A loud grunt echoed across the entire field as he kicked the ball into the net.
Ugh.
Damn it. He ran to the ball, kicked it out of the middle of the field, and shot it into the net again.
Ah.
Damn it! What's wrong with him? I don't know. I've never seen him so angry. Me neither. We shifted closer together, an unspoken thought passing between us as PPG shot at the goal again. He was scary. Maybe we should get out of here. I looked at PPG. He was drenched with sweat and panting up a storm. Another yell echoed across the field as this time he kicked the ball past the goal and went chasing after it. Now's our chance, Hannah. Come on. I'm gonna go talk to PPG.
No!
Yeah. No, I can't just leave him alone out there. He's clearly very upset. I don't think he wants to be interrupted. Hannah? See, this was essentially the same choice as last time, except apparently we can actually do something, which is, honestly, that's kind of interesting. I stalked into the middle of the field, the dew on the grass, moistening my pant legs. Hannah, what are you doing here? That's what I should be asking you. Are you alright? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, why are you doing? There we go. That was the mistake. Why are you doing this at night? His shoulders hunched and an angry look I had never seen before crossed his face. Whoa. It's not really any of your business, is it? You're obviously not okay. Are you upset about something? Why didn't you tell me? He didn't respond, instead twisting the soccer ball between his hands.
PPG.
You should stop. Get some rest. This is crazy, PPG. You're wearing yourself out. If you're done, I need to get back to work. Are you kidding? Seriously?
Ugh.
I came out here to be alone. Go back to bed, Hannah.
No!
No, I'm not leaving unless you come with me. I'm gonna stay up all night with you. You have to deal with me. My hands were shaking. My hands were shaking, so I folded them and stood my ground. Hannah, don't do this, please. I want to do what's best for you. A long silence stretched between us. Finally, PPG dropped the ball on the ground and nudged it towards the goal with his foot. I've got work to do, Hannah. But can't believe you would do this. Just trying to help you. Help? Really?
Ugh.
Because you think you know what's best for me? You think you know it better than I do? Right? Leave. My heart stopped. He had never spoken to me in that way before. It was cold, and he turned away as if he couldn't stand to look at me. A lump formed in my throat and my anger cooled. I turned and ran. I'm not sure if I'm just looking through random options right now, or if I'm just trying to get the worst ending possible for their protagonist because I hate her. I don't know. Mulling it over in my head right now. Why I made that decision. Hannah? I mean, it was pretty clear that that wasn't the right decision, unless they just had really weird writing, but... Words. I dashed past Maya and up to the field, only stopping when I ran out of breath. Stupid. He didn't get it. He just didn't get it. What he was doing wasn't healthy. It was obvious. I wasn't trying to control him. I was just worried. Hana? Mai came up behind me, rubbing my back. Come on, Hana, let's head back. Mai and I turned our way back to the dorm in silence. You think everything will be okay? I didn't know, so I didn't respond. Let's look at our progress. 20 tournament points! I don't know what that means. Whatever. PBG was scary. Is he really still Peanut Butter Gamer? Was he really still the Peanut Butter Gamer I remember? I don't know. How bad is your memory? Ellipses. PBG was shoving books in his locker. Maybe today?
PBG.
Hey. PBG.
Hey.
Hey. When he realized it was me, he closed off completely. After glancing around, he shut his locker and dashed into the classroom. Ellipses. PBG had been avoiding me ever since the incident at the soccer field. He didn't want to talk to me at all. Sure, we had a bit of a fight, but... okay, who am I kidding? It was a huge fight. There was fists and beatings and knives. It was crazy. Still, he could come talk to me about it rather than avoiding me, right? I sighed. Is it still bothering you? Of course, I'm really worried. Maybe you should try to talk to someone else about it. Talking to PPG isn't working. I glanced around the classroom. Shane, John, and PPG were looking at something. Shane drew, giggling.
Well...
I guess you're right. It wasn't until the next day that I got my chance. I ran into John and Shane while heading to class. PPG was nowhere to be seen.
Hey! 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 Hey!
I dashed towards them.
Hey.
Oh, Hannah. Ellipses.
What's up?
Well...
I have nothing to say. I fumbled with my fingers. You know how PPG has been working really hard recently? Ellipses... No? He seems really tired recently. Haven't you noticed something off with... Oh, Jesus. Apparently her voice dropped a little. Haven't you noticed something off with him, John? You're his roommate. Sorry, I'm usually at the theater, so I haven't been around much. He's been working harder than usual, but... I'm worried that he's working too hard. He's been going out to the soccer field every night and practicing for hours. I really need to get his voice down. This again? This again? I don't know. What do you mean? When PBG has something he really cares about, he tends to work extremely hard at it. Hoity hoity ho. So, this isn't the first time this has happened? Well, from what you're saying, it seems like this one is more extreme than usual. But yeah, this happened before. I don't think it's that big of a deal. You've gotta be kidding me. Heat rushed into my face. You didn't see him out there. He's completely irresponsible. He's running himself into the ground. Someone should do something. He needs help. Hana, I really think he's fine. PBG is just kind of like that sometimes. If you guys won't help, I will.
Hey.
Oh, Luke. I know who that is. I don't know who that is. Whoa, 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 what's going on? Is it this guy? The Music Man? I believe his video or Jesus, his channel starts with Y? Like you something? I don't know. And there's Brutal Moose. The beautiful Brutal Moose. Ian and Luke are watching my fevered attempts to argue with John and Shane. PBG's being irresponsible and hurting himself, and these guys don't even care.
What?
Wait, what?
Hana.
Hana, you're being ridiculous. Without another word, Ian turned on his heels and walked away. Where do you think you're going? You can't just walk off like that. How dare you walk away from me? Waggle finger. John and Shane followed behind him. Gotta be kidding me. Luke, you understand, right? You and PBG, you're... I'm sorry? Your Skyward brother bond? What? I feel like this wasn't brought up ever. I know that they both like Skyward Sword and don't really understand why other people don't like it, but was that brought up ever? I don't think it was. Actually, I don't even know if this guy does like Skyward Sword, but I know PBG does, so I assume that that's the thing they're referring to. Look, I'm not sure I understand what's going on, but I get that you're worried. I get it. I think that maybe you should try trusting PBG a little more. Trusting? PBG's a cool dude. He's not just going to go and lose his head over something stupid, man.
Okay, well, see you around.
Look, I gotta go, but it was nice talking with y'all. With y'all. I'm fairly sure there's only one person here, unless this is his sign off. I don't really watch his videos, so unless this is his sign off. It was nice talking with y'all. Maybe it is. And just like that, I was alone and furious. I'm not gonna sit around while he hurts himself. Ugh, I'm late. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna let that finish. There we go. I'm sorry, Miss Shizuka. I think that was an accurate representation of this. She pointed to the desk, and I slumped into it with a sigh. I glanced at PBG's seat. Where?
You.
Is there something wrong, Miss Mizuno? Is that her last name? And apparently she is now a man, I guess. Is there something wrong, Miss Shizuno? I will not tolerate speaking out of turn. You are beneath me. You understand? No, sorry. I returned my gaze to the front of the room, but my mind was elsewhere. PBG hadn't come to class. It's not like this was a common occurrence that he himself admitted to. Clearly, this was a very extreme example and should be dealt with immediately. The next day, I watched the classroom door with worry. But sure enough, the bell rang, class started, and PBG was still nowhere to be seen. It's weird that he would arrive on the day before, but now he's not arriving. Ellipses. That's not me saying that this is a problem with storytelling. That's me saying that it's clear that this has nothing to do with his mental state, or his apparently changed mental state. Hana, are you okay? I'm sure he's fine. Yeah. But my mind couldn't help wandering to terrible thoughts. As I watched Suzuka draw pictures on the chalkboard, my mind drifted back to my childhood. Back then, PBG was always needing my help. He'd stub his toe or get chased by a raccoon or have turned on television at night and seen a movie about aliens. Each time something bad had happened, he'd come running to me he'd come running to me to make him feel better. I knew that a lot of time passed between now and then, but the PBG I saw now was so similar to the PBG I knew then. What if that hadn't changed? What if instead of learning how to manage his problems, he just learned to take them inward? And now, instead of asking for help from people who cared about him, he pushed them away and took it all into his own hands. Now when he needs help, he takes his anger out on other things, or gets too absorbed into what he's working on. In that case, if his friends don't see the need to help him, he will never get better. How will he ever get better? And if he hurts himself... Good job, class. I'm leaving now. Except for you, Marcus. Apparently, Marcus is a dick. She placed a paper on one of the more attractive boys' desks. Oh, I see. I'll be seeing you in my office. Wink. She actually winked, okay. She winked and waltzed out of the classroom.
What?
Holy crap, it's finally gonna happen. Shizuka's finally gonna hit on a student.
Yahoo!
Oh man, there's no way I'm gonna miss this. Come on, Anna. We'll just have enough time to peek and eat lunch if we hurry. You go on ahead. I have to talk to John.
Really?
Ugh, seriously? Fine, maybe Jared will come with me. As Mai left the classroom, I approached John and tapped him on the shoulder.
John.
John. I actually like that one.
John.
I like that, to be honest.
What's up?
So, hey, Hana. Hi, Hana. What's up? Well, it's kind of a better conversation yesterday. His brows knit together. What do you need? Well, PBG didn't come to class today again, and I'm worried. Alright, usually... Fuck's sakes. You're right, usually sneaks in by now. Well, if you want, you can go up and check the room. Last I saw him, he was still sleeping.
Yeah.
Thank you. Together, John and I made our way across campus. As we climbed the stairs to the room, finally I asked him something that had been bothering me for a while. John, where did Jacques go? Jacques? Oh, he's fine. That was the question you were asking, right? He's installing an update to get a cybernetic beak that can carve through raw iron. That can carve through raw iron. I don't know why raw iron is like a big, huge deal. I mean, I don't think it's that. It's not that hard. I mean, it's raw, but if I'm correct in my thought process, I'm fairly certain that steel is harder than iron. Pretty sure. Raw iron? Oh, geez, we were already running over time. I'm actually gonna go back. I'm just gonna go back to like right here. Okay, perfect. That's good, right? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. If you like the video or dislike the video, the rating system is down below. You can also favorite and share it on social media, and follow me on Twitter, and subscribe if you want more of this content. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching. I am the Morbid Hobo. Goodbye.